Attempt number 7. Hey everybody, how's it going? This is now my 7th attempt at doing this narration. I have got to keep it under 5 frickin' minutes this time, which is gonna be a problem because there's so much information to say. Okay, so real quick, here we go. Boom, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, bow. Let's do it. All right, so hey everybody, Let's check out this this R4 gold card. This is a flashcart for the Nintendo DS, and the reason why I bought it is for a Chibi-Robo game that came out only in Japan. There's a fan project to make it into English, and that project succeeded. So the only way to play it, however, was in an emulator, unless you wanted to hack your 3DS, which I did not. So I got this flashcart instead. This flashcart is unfortunately a Chinese knockoff, so it's not a true R4 gold card, and with that comes some caveats, such as the fact that setup was quite frankly a pain in the ass, and I tried 8 different firmwares before I found the correct one, and yeah, even then the firmware unfortunately has a time bomb in it, which means that it will stop working after X date. I don't know what X date is, but you know, whatever. When it does stop working with that firmware, I will try and find a different firmware that it will work with. But until then, I'm just gonna use it as is and hope for the best. So in any case, with that stuff out of the way, this is not a review, this is an unboxing video. So at any rate, yeah, I kind of covered everything I wanted to in the first 2 minutes here, and that's kind of great. Unfortunately, I don't really know what to say now because everything else is out of order. So, yeah. So what are flashcards? Why do we need them, etc.? I'm gonna have a different video about that, an episode of overview to be exact. I will have that at a later date. I will also have a episode of learned, which is a how-to kind of video, tutorial kind of thing, talking about how to get these things up and running. I will also have another episode of learned, although actually, no, scratch that. I'm gonna make that part of the overview video for flashcards, detailing, you know, which ones to get, which ones to stay away from, etc. So, at any rate, that being said, let's get to the unboxing video. I will have a separate review for this card at a later date, and I will also have videos for that Chibi-Robo game, amongst other Chibi-Robo games, and etc., things like that. So, with that stuff out of the way, with the announcements done, let's go forth, and so forth, and may the 4th be with you, and grab your pith forth, and let's get to the video. So yeah, all right, let's do it. Ow. Okay. All right, so this is an R4i Gold Revolution Pro for 3DS, new 3DS, Nintendo DSi XL LL, Nintendo DSi, Nintendo DS Lite, and regular Nintendo DS. And what is this? What does this do? Well, this is going to enable me to play Chibi-Robo Japanese games on my American 3DS XL. My new 3DS XL, I should say. But yeah, so let's go ahead and open this. Caution, I'm hot. Interesting. Yeah, so this came all the way from Hong Kong, China, in case you guys were wondering. How about you stop being... 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I am using my phone for this, so if the audio sounds weird or it looks different, that's why. But, yeah, so... Also not a sponsor, in case you were wondering. But here it is. Oh, did it come with an SD? No, it did not. Okay, so here it is. Here's the little device. It looks pretty interesting, actually. Looks pretty neat. 2017, that's good. R4, 3DS upgrade, SDHC, good to know. Gold Pro, whether or not this is the right thing, I have no idea, but I am hoping that it is. Anyway, you stick an SD card in there, and then you shove this in your DS, and you just press play, hopefully. So, I have no idea what this is, or why it's here. Flash drive or something. DS Happy Box. Looks like it is a micro SD card reader. Is what this thing looks like. But it's hard to know for sure. And I'm not just gonna blindly plug this into my computer, because I don't know what this DS Happy Box stuff is. I have no idea what that is. It looks like an SD card reader, but it could be a flash drive with malware or something gross on it that we don't want. So I'm just gonna toss this in a drawer somewhere and be done with it. In fact, I'm gonna put it right back here in this packaging, and I'm gonna plop this bad boy back in here. There you go. So there's that. That is everything we need. There's no manual or anything, unfortunately. But in theory, it should just be plug and play, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, hopefully. So I will have a different video on that kind of stuff, probably in just a minute, but I don't know. Probably not in this video, but anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. This is the R4 I Gold, at least I think. R4 Gold Pro thing from China, and hopefully this is not just a Chinese knockoff and actually does what I'm hoping it will do. So this is not for pirating games. I'm against that. So I do plan on getting an actual physical copy of that Japanese Chibi-Robo game at some point, but even if I do, there's no way to patch that to be English, so that's why I need this, so that I can play an English patched version of that game on actual hardware. So that's why I have this. So okay, with that disclaimer out of the way, as always, thank you so very much for watching, and yeah, by the way, in case you were wondering, the shipping for this thing cost more than the thing itself. This thing was only like 10 bucks or something, and the shipping was just unbelievably expensive. But yeah, hey, I got it, so yay, sweet. Also, one thing to note, the USPS postal carrier that dropped this thing off was extremely obnoxious. She freaking rang the doorbell a bunch of times, banged all over the door, almost broke my freaking door knocker, and yeah. So 0 out of 10 would not recommend USPS for anything. So yeah. Anyway, that rant aside, yeah, so we'll see what this is all about. I will be doing a separate video on this, so that won't be happening in this one. But anyway, I just wanted to show you what this thing's all about and what's inside, and get my first impressions on video. But anyway, so okay. As always, thank you so very much for watching. See you next time. Peace out. And here we go. So hi everybody, this is the outro portion of this video, but before I get to that, I do have some announcements. But before I get to that, I have or I would like to talk about the picture that you see on your screen currently. That is a picture of me holding my 3DS, playing that Japanese Chibi-Robo game that I had talked about earlier in this video. That is the English patched version. As you will note, everything is in English, and yeah, it works perfectly with the Flashcart after setting it up, which was a pain in the ass, but once that was done, everything worked fine. So other than that, yeah, so let's get to the announcements portion, which I'm gonna hopefully be doing really quick and not take 20 minutes doing this time. So anyway, announcements. What do I have? I have unboxed stuff. Unboxing stuff is gonna go away for a while because I have nothing to unbox at the moment, so that is okay. I will be doing some reviews. I have quite a few on the list. I don't have any ETA on when these things are going to be going on, but I can tell you what the next one is going to be, which is the Elgato Game Capture HD 60. I will be doing a review video on that, and it will be done in the exact same style as the previous Elgato video that I did for the Elgato Game Capture HD. Not HD 60, the HD. And yeah, so I will be doing that, and then I will be doing some more videos. I'll have a video on the Thrustmaster T150 RS racing wheel for PS3, PS4, and PC, which is a very nice piece of equipment. The pedals leave something to be desired, but the wheel itself is great, and the pedals do work. They're just fine. They function. I have some gripes with them, but you know, other than that, they function just fine. And I will also be having a review video on the Logitech Extreme 3D Pro 3DX or X3D, I'm sorry, gaming joystick for PC, which is going to be a thing. I will also be doing a review on the FiO X1 second generation portable music player, which I will be doing a video on eventually. And I can tell you right now, I am beyond impressed with that thing. That thing's amazing. Highly recommend it. So anyway, I'm gonna try and keep this short. So in terms of gaming reviews, if you enjoyed my video on Farming Simulator, I'll be having some more videos like that coming out in the coming weeks here, or coming months, depending on how things go. We'll see. But anyway, I do have some more videos planned out here. I will be doing a video on No Man's Sky. I will be doing a video on Elite Dangerous. I will be doing a video on Euro Truck Simulator 2 on PC. All of these games are for PC, by the way. And I will also be doing a video on American Truck Simulator eventually. I don't know when that's gonna be, but it will be a thing. And yeah, I guess I'm just kind of waiting on the market or that game to kind of mature and some expansions to come out for it and things like that. But anyway, neither here nor there. In terms of Mr. Fix-It, I have some announcements for that. The Wii S situation is on hold right now. It's not canceled, it's not done, it's on hold because I don't know how I want to proceed with it. It's in the works. I don't know when I'm going to be getting to that video, but it's on the list and it will be done eventually. But anyway, aside from that, for Mr. Fix-It, we have a Roomba that I got for dirt cheap that we have to fix because its brain is having some issues and we need to fix that. And that will be a thing and it will be done. Furthermore, I have a video on I will have a video on the Littermade. Oh, excuse me as I vomit. Just thinking about this. All right, we're good. All right. So, one sec. I'm like parched as hell right now. But anyway, I just want to get this intro done, or outro done. But anyway, I gotta hurry this up. All right. So I'll probably have cut all of that stuff out. But anyway, so I have a video coming out for the Littermade automatic cat box that we have. It broke, and we need to fix it. I know what's wrong with it. I know how to fix it. It's just we need to do it. So that is a thing, and it will be done. So we will fix that eventually. That will involve some 3D printing because the gears on it are stripped and we have to replace those with new ones. Unfortunately, Littermade won't send us new parts since the thing is 3 years old. They won't send us a new one. They won't send us any parts. So luckily I found a model for a replacement part on the internet on Thingiverse that should fit this thing, keyword should, and that should work just fine for it, but we have to do it, and we have to print it, and we have to make it, etc. Stuff like that. So that is a thing, and yeah, so aside from that, that is about it for Mr. Fix-It. I have other videos planned, but they're postponed for now, so things like, you know, the Toshiba laptop and the Gateway Solo laptop, those two are postponed. I just don't have the components to fix those yet. They're on the list, they'll be coming, I just don't know when that's going to happen. But anyway, regardless, those are planned, I just don't know when they're going to happen. So anyway, moving on. So that's it for Mr. Fix-It for now. In terms of overview, I'll be having an overview on Chibi-Robo, just, you know, the series of video games and things like that. I'll be having an overview video on Flashcarts in general, and I will also be having an overview on some other stuff. So that's gonna be cool. I'll be having some episodes of Learned. We'll finally get to that show here pretty soon. I'll be having a lot of episodes of Learned, a lot about batteries, and we'll be learning about games and some other stuff, media files, audio, video, cables, and codecs, and a whole bunch of cool stuff. And we'll also get to the show Leet Speak, which I've wanted to do for some time, which will talk about, you know, tech terms and what things mean, what things are all about, things like that. So that is going to be a thing, and it will be done at some point. I don't know when, I don't have an ETA, but anyway, so aside from that, that is about it for the announcements portion of this video. Aside from the music stuff that is going on, which I will detail now. Oceans of Dreams and Darkness will be coming out sometime either this month, which is May, or possibly in June, or maybe even July, depending on how things go. I don't know how things are going to go just yet, but we will figure it out, and once that is done, we will figure that out. So anyway, that's the thing. It'll happen. I just don't know when yet. I have to fix a song that rendered wrong, and I have to make the album art and all that fun stuff and get things going with that. But once that stuff is done, then I can release it. But anyway, so that's the music portion of this video. And aside from that, that's about it, really. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. If you liked this video, please share it with your friends. If you have any friends or family or anybody that you know that might be interested in this channel or my videos or this video or my music or anything like that, be sure and let them know about it. And let them know where to find it, share links, whatever you gotta do, just share it. We need to get those subscriber numbers up and going. I'm going to try and improve my content as much as I can over time, but I need feedback for that. So constructive criticism that isn't focused on, you know, my voice and things like that, how I speak, that is all good to go. So I think I make pretty good content, but yeah, anyway, moving on. Let's not talk about that for right now. But anyway, so with all of that stuff out of the way, as always, thank you so very much for watching. I'm sorry this outro was so freaking long, but I just had a mountain of stuff to say. And aside from that, thank you so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the music in this video, you can get some of it, not all of it, but you can get some of it on my Google Play page. The rest of it isn't released yet, unfortunately, but it will be eventually. I just don't know when yet, but anyway. So other than that, as always, thank you so very much for watching. If you liked this video, click the like button down below, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to help out the channel or anything like that, you can buy my music off of Google Play, or if you just like the music, go ahead and buy it. It helps me out, helps me get food. Food equals videos, so yay. And yeah, so other than that, that is all I've got for you this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Pretty sure yeah, I did. Okay, so yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys next time. As always, thanks you so very much for watching. I'm SailodeGrenn. I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Number 4. This is attempt number 4. Alright, hey everybody, how's it going? This is now my first time trying to do this, and yeah, I don't know what the hell that singing stuff is. What's the fun of this? Who knows? Do you know? I don't know. You're crazy, I'm crazy, everybody's crazy. And yeah, so at any rate, this is how we do it now. Alright, so anyway, hi. So this is the outro to this video.